Friends, these are Atomick headphones. These are wireless, and these are very reasonably priced on Amazon. So I'm going to try these. I'm going to review these. I have not tried them yet. I've not put them on my head. I've not opened it. 20 hours of talk time, 20 hours playback time, 33 feet range, and active noise canceling. I have never had noise canceling headphones, and my wife has some Beats that came free with her her MacBook Pro, and I kind of like that, and I thought I'd try to find a kind of more reasonably priced version, and these seem to have a really good price on Amazon. Nothing else on the box. Let's open it up and see what all's inside. It actually feels very heavy, or not very heavy, but it feels substantial. And just so you'll see, so inside the box is this awesome carrying case for them. Very nice indeed. Check that out. Form fitted. Feels very, very well made. So when I opened it up, the phones themselves were here. Inside a little pouch here, folded up inside this pouch were all these connectors, which I guess is what you use to charge. I don't know, there's also some, it's a USB cord and also a stereo to stereo mini jack, so maybe you can actually use them conventionally as well. And it comes with instructions here and support. Very cool. Let's take a look at these, and I'll tell you how they sound as well. But that's pretty neat. Lest you have some confusion of which one's left or right. Inside the ear they have an L, and I'm assuming they have a right on there. You have an R on this side. So that's pretty cool. You never have to wonder which is which. That's kind of neat. And just to clarify what's in here, it does say in the box it says iDeaUSA v201 headset, USB charging cable, 3.5 millimeter audio cable, one-time airline headphone adapter, protective case, user manual, and warranty card. And here's some more stuff. You get all the different languages, of course, but there's the introduction. And it talks about the active noise canceling, Bluetooth pairing, tells how to do it, how to make and answer a call. So cool, you can use it, have them on your head, you can talk. This is my first pair of Bluetooth headphones, which may surprise some people. I wonder if that has specs on the back here. Maybe it does. Let's see. Tells how to charge it. Technical specs. It's going to see a 20 hertz to 20. Was it kilohertz, 20,000 hertz. So that's beyond what the human ear can hear, which is always good to know. Talk time of 20 hours, music playback up to 25 hours. That is pretty awesome. So there you go, that's that bit. So folks, what do I think of these after a couple weeks of use? I like them a lot. Let me tell you what things I do like. They're lightweight. They fit over my ears better than my wife's Beats do. My wife's Beats don't fit over my ears. They kind of cup into my ear. Those are very comfortable. These are, to me, a little more comfortable. But I do like just the way those pads feel. And they're a little larger too, but I've worn them for a couple hours at work and doing video editing, and they work great. One thing I will say, when I was editing with Adobe Premiere Pro on my Mac, even though it was super easy to pair with my Mac, at first I couldn't get it to work with Premiere Pro, and I found out you have to actually go into Premiere, go into the preferences and tell it which audio output to use, and then it went straight to it. So it was not a problem to use it. It just doesn't automatically, the Premiere Pro doesn't, at least on my Mac, on my iMac, it does not go straight to these. But however, if I'm doing YouTube and I turn this on, or if I'm listening to something on iTunes, automatically those programs go straight to these headphones. So all I gotta do is turn them on. It makes a little bit, I don't know if you'll even be able to hear it. Maybe I'll hold it close to my microphone that's on my chest here. You can hear what it does. It tells you they're on here. Listen.
Power on.
So that's actually barely audible. Even if they're on your head, you'll hear power on, here's power off. I'm holding it like within 2 inches of the mic.
Power off.
Okay. So let's turn the power off. Let me say this. It says it has 30 feet of range. It had way more than that. In my office, which used to be an old radiology office, I went through 1, 2, 3, 4. I shot through 4 walls and probably about 40 feet of difference through 4 walls. In other words, I left some music playing on a YouTube video, had these on my head, walking through the office, 4 walls between me, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe as many as 5. I kid you not. And I could still hear, and I'm at least 40 feet away. And it started to break up just a little bit then. So you can walk around. It doesn't matter if you're going into other rooms. It still picks up the audio just fine, or it transmits it to it. How do they sound? Let me just go ahead and tell you. For me, it's very satisfying, the sound. Is it as good as my studio headphones? Not quite. I would say maybe 90% as good. And how does it compare to Beats, for instance? So my wife's Beats, I think, were a little over $200 if you were to go out and buy them. There's just that sub bass that you get with the Beats that you don't get with a whole lot of other headphones. And you're not going to get that with these either, but you do get satisfying good bass. I mean, there's plenty of thump here. The high ends are very clear. The mids are very pleasing. This is honestly, to me, the music that I listen to sounds more like what I want it to sound like. With these on to do with the Beats just seem to almost accentuate the bass or take the bass and boost them somewhat, which I like that a whole lot depending on what I'm listening to, dance music or something that's got some serious thump. But like for classic rock, for country, for just classical music and all, I think this is probably going to be maybe even truer than what the Beats give you, although I love that Beats sound too. They're a little bigger than Beats. They're a little lighter weight than Beats. I'm just telling you this because these are a fraction of the price of the Beats. So, you know, if you got $220, $240 or whatever to shell out for the Beats, and you like a lot of low-end thump, that might be the way you want to go. If you are looking for under $100, and I mean substantially under $100, and these are awesome. So, yeah, thumbs up. I'm trying to think, is there anything else one thing I forgot to mention is the noise cancellation on these. When you turn it on, it probably takes, I'm going to guess 70% of the room noise. If you just want to like put these on and be in a quiet place to read or whatever and get rid of the sounds, you can still hear just a little bit of high frequency, but it seems to take most of the mids and lows out. I don't know how exactly that it works. You don't hear anything. All it does is everything goes even to a level that's quieter. Now, I'm talking about without music playing, just to turn them on and make everything quiet if you want to read, or cut out the frequencies that most people speak at. You know, get like room noise or people talking, chattering, maybe over in the next room. If you're playing with music on, I'll tell you this, I could tell a slight difference in the way music sounds when you got noise cancellation on. So you say you got music playing with noise cancellation on. To me, it seemed to cut even another spectrum of the mids out, maybe, or a little bit of lows. Still, again, it sounds good. It sounds good to me. To me, music sounds a little better when the noise cancellation is off. That's just my 2 cents worth. But the noise cancellation is quite good, and it still sounds. Here's what I think. Compare this to a set of Beats, if you've got Beats. With the noise cancellation, am I saying it right? Noise cancellation off, these things sound to me about 85 to 90% as good as Beats. Turn the noise cancellation on, and it probably knocks another 5% off of that. So I'd say 80 to 85% as good as Beats. But you're going to tell a little bit of difference when you turn the noise cancellation on if you're listening to music. But it's very effective. Yeah, you're not going to go wrong if you got someone who is a music lover. I will say easy to pair with a Mac. Now, I don't know, I've not tried it with other things, but it looked like it was, I mean, you turn it on, you go to your Bluetooth, and it recognizes it immediately. I've not even used it with my phone, but I don't listen to much music on my phone. I generally do it with my computer, but it pairs up. It's paired up with my computer at work and my computer here at home. Does great. Atomick by, again, the name of the company, it's iDeaUSA. Was that what it was? Again, Atomick. There you go. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like.